Welcome back, everyone. I have one simple goal for this episode. I want us to move into a place where PvE becomes a lot less dangerous and our economic output is greatly increased. In short, today we're going for frigates. It's no secret that moving from the Honey Badger to the Ozark is a massive improvement in quality of life. The Ozark makes mining gameplay a lot more enjoyable, but does not necessarily increase our mining potential by a large amount over the Honey Badger. So I'm aiming for our next upgrade, the Kodiak. The Kodiak is a pretty substantial increase. Adding another turret gives us a remarkable 25% increase in mining output, which will look very nice on our quarterly revenue reports. But to do that, we're going to need rare minerals, and that means it's time for an extended expedition to wild space. Now there is obviously a risk to taking our Ozark on a deep space expedition, and some players who do this for the first time will quickly lose their brand new mining Corvette, and that is exactly the reason we have kept our Honey Badger, and why we will keep our Ozark when we eventually make a Kodiak. You always want to have a backup mining ship, so if the unexpected happens, you aren't reset back to nothing. On my main account I have a mining Yukon, but I keep a second Yukon as backup in case I get unlucky in my travels and stumble into a pirate ambush. This is always a good policy for industrial ships. Now I know insurance is a factor, and that is exactly why we didn't take our Ozark to wild space right after we made it. We instead chose to mine in contested space controlled by a faction we were aligned with, meaning most players we've run into would be allies, and if we do die, our ship is recoverable. If you're new around here, I would advise using your Ozark in contested space for a while, especially if you feel a little too worried about the consequences of a fatal mistake made in wild space. Speaking of consequences in wild space, we quickly ran into another player and had a rather amusing interaction. In my last video, I had a few comments asking how to spread your mining lasers across multiple asteroids, and actually, it's a really simple trick. Hold down the left mouse button to charge your mining lasers and point just one of your turrets at each rock, all while continuing to hold down the left mouse button until all turrets are firing. This is an especially nice trick for those who use precision miners, as you can AFK for far longer this way. Throughout this trip, we come across multiple planetary rings containing blue and red Narcor aberrations. It is very worthwhile to check every aberration when you're on a mining expedition. I have recently changed my search pattern to also include default warp points, as they can spawn very large Narcor asteroids rarely, and even finding a single one makes checking all of them worthwhile. One of the aberrations we find happens to contain a station wreck of Titanic scale, the largest single structure in the game. Although it is little more than an ancient graveyard, the structure is something spectacular to behold. encountered another fun visual glitch within the game, where the effects of a ring spawn within an asteroid anomaly. It serves no functional purpose, but it does look quite interesting. While scanning another system, I happened to stumble upon a VX anomaly, an anomaly containing both the most valuable ore in the game, and one of the game's deadliest encounters. We came across one of these last episode, but were extremely underprepared. Although we are only in an Ozark, one of the weaker corvettes, this time we are prepared. Or at least, I thought so at the time. But I made one mistake in my preparation. I didn't check my inventory limit. This mistake would cost me. After being forced into retreat, I collected myself and made another attempt. With 2 of the 4 Vexnium asteroids mined, I made an attempt at the remaining Vexnium, but the Crystal Guardians were located centrally around them, making it nearly impossible for such a light ship to get at the asteroids. Thankfully, I wasn't the only one in the area. Remember this guy? Well, he's made an epic return for this episode.
Oh, I spawned right on top of one. Alright, PDT's on that. Oh, 2 of them actually. Oh, that took a lot of damage off my shields. I haven't fought Vex guards in forever.
Yep, just let me know if you need me to leave the server. I don't want you losing your ship.
I'll tell you when I get to like 50% full, but I really shouldn't, so. I forgot. Do you have
full repair? Yeah.
Alright, then you're fine.
I would not be doing a Vexnium anomaly if I didn't.
I usually will use Patcher nanobots, honestly. For the Vesta, at least I use Patcher nanobots.
And that's another 5 hits.
Okay, so it's right on me, okay. That explains why. You probably want to get out of the way before I hit you with coils by accident.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Almost?
Well, almost, but yeah, now they're targeting you. I'm an Echelon, I'm a flying brick and a half.
Yep, and I love it. I think the Echelon's going to be
3.
one of the ships I build.
Something that's useful is add pulse PDTs. They're super useful for dragging targets.
Yeah, I actually only figured that out recently when someone told me. It may have even been you, but pulling
Probably.
targets out of a drone fleet and picking them off when the drone fleet's a little too hard to handle.
Good thing I have ancient coil guns on this thing.
Yep, I run Ancient on mine as well. Echelon's such a cool ship.
Alright, that's 5.
Nice.
Let me sure I got all of the crystals. Yep, all 5.
Alright, I'll mine these last 2 rocks in here.
I'll just cover you then.
Here as well, I have completely full inventory.
Oh, actually, you're full on stuff. Damn.
Oh yeah, I've dropped 1,500 coralite ore already.
How long have you been mining today?
Today only like an hour and a half.
Oh, so you've been mining rings, haven't you?
After an extensive and very profitable expedition to deep wild space, an eventful encounter with the Crystal Guardians, and being escorted back to safe space by a destroyer, I finally arrived back at Citadel to begin the refinement process. I also throw our new industrial experience points into mineral refining for good measure. With our entire hull completely refined and the resources ready to be put to use, it's time to craft our first 2 frigates. First, we're going to grab the Kodiak. This will be an awesome upgrade to our mining capacity, as well as a much tankier ship for those situations that require it. And secondly, after buying a blueprint from the market, we start the construction of a Judicator, the Kavai frigate. This will be our primary PvE ship for a while. Frigates, especially frigates like the Kodiak, are not only an upgrade in functionality, but also an upgrade in sheer size. The Kodiak dwarfs the Ozark in scale, and it's fun to see your progress represented in such a tangible way. Flying our frigates around is such a rewarding feeling. The difference between where we started and where we are now is really beginning to show, as we expand our abilities in both combat and industry. With our newly constructed Judicator ready to fly in its first combat, we return to Kavai contested space to give it a proper introduction to combat, and see what trouble we can get ourselves into. Before we get too far, we encounter a 3-wave drone fleet, and I decide to pull rank, as a 3-wave poses no danger to the strength we have in our frigate. Not long after the drones, I ran into a Lycentian fleet and made quick work of them, along with a small pirate den and a drone factory. I attempted to take on a large pirate den, but that almost ended catastrophically. So of course, I decided to try again. Some people learn from their mistakes and attempt not to repeat them, but that is definitely not how I play Starscape. What happened after that was a nearly hour-long battle with this pirate den, as dread destroyers were respawning almost as quickly as I could kill them, constantly pushing me back whenever I tried to make progress on the den. But I slogged on anyways. I loved the large ship combat that pirate dens offer. It makes for really cinematic combat. At this point I realized it was time to make a move. The pirates were respawning faster than I could kill them. I needed to stop this at the source. Friday night, I joined up with a Kavai task force to capture a few Lysentian nuke claims along the border.
Alright, I'm back. Everybody warped, align and get ready to warp in 3, 2, 1, warp.
Yo, are there any enemies?
No. Scout said there's nothing.
Yeah, nothing to really to fight, I don't think.
And if there's 2 guys that show up, they're probably gonna run away when they see 13 of us. Oh, I gotta add Arctic to the squad.
Naturally.
Pushed. Which means we'll be getting less loyalty points when we counterattack.
Yeah, we just have to keep.
So we have to
them
like
on
kind
that.
of we have to keep them like 1 to 2 systems away from like their staging area.
Go to 3. Everybody go to 3.
Is it actually supposed to be released today or in the next like, couple hours?
It's CAF time, so you never know.
He always like I'm Eastern time, so whenever I see like the dev blogs, it's always at like 2 a.m.
I'm in Central, so it's like, oh my god, it's like 1 a.m. Oh great.
Yeah, it's like 2, 3 a.m. for me.
For him, it's like, I mean, it's 12 o'clock. So everybody at P2, just go to HQ. Go to HQ.
I mean,
Take out that Ace Destroyer, just so that he doesn't kill you right away. Yeah. Take
you know a city is big when it has its own NFL team.
Oh god, bro.
That's when you know, okay, this city is pretty big.
Nothing we can't handle. I would switch when you get to the system we're at. Just so that if you die, that you don't get singled out. Alright, let's blow up this Ace Frigate before we dip. Why not? Yeah, we... Alright, everybody warp to video in 3, 2, 1, go. But yeah,
I almost want to tell you to slow down, you know, milk it a little bit more.
I'm gonna be honest.
No, I'm just kidding.
He got well, I kind of got lucky because I was in wild, right? And I had a wormhole that went to right where he had a VX, and he couldn't get rid of the guards. But since I was in a PvE echelon, I could get the guards. So.
Wait, you two just randomly bumped into each other?
No, I summoned him.
Oh, gotcha.
You summoned me in alpha chat.
No, I'm not.
I feel like outside of faction warfare, I feel like it would be more interesting if you were to do everything solo.
I will be
show
doing
like the
things
true
solo, but right now, see, I'm not worried about milking the series because when the series finished, I already have the second one planned.
Litter. The scout's supposed to go to
Oh,
litter.
is that like the true?
No, the
What's the second one gonna be?
The second one's gonna be very different because for the entire second series, I'm not gonna be allowed to leave Syndicate space.
Alright, everybody just go to
Oh, is that like that's the second series? The entire time you're not allowed to leave Syndicate space. Interesting.
Everybody,
gonna
when we
be
get to
PvP.
Stoin, just hold. Scout is gonna go in.
You
We
could-
should be
I
okay
mean-
at Stoin, but warp relays and contestants.
Yeah,
so
like
that
warp
we can
relays.
easily travel to
Yeah.
the front and actually defend it or attack it. Makes
Instead
the
of, like,
rallying
warping
going
out, yeah.
actually useful.
I haven't
Yeah,
been on
so
like the public testing server, but like weren't there like other like little groups in Wild?
Yeah,
Like
they were-
outs like instead of mining guild?
They were future plans, but I don't think it's really.
They're not. Yeah, they're not happening. Or
Yeah,
Not
I
this
doubt
time.
it.
ah, okay.
I don't see the value
So
of
it's
them
just gonna
right
be
now.
mining guild.
Like there's,
And-
I don't see the need for them to exist.
I kind of do, because if you're putting mining guild on like the right side, it's like, what about the left side? You know.
They all.
Or what about below? You know.
No,
Right
all
now,
the
they
all
don't-
the NPC factions have an economic faction between them, except for Alkin and Lysentian. Because you have trade
Gotcha.
union and
Okay,
syndicate.
that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Thank you. That's
Are we
actually
gonna get
so.
mining
That's
guild,
actually way better.
Crates? Are we gonna get mining guild crates? Alright, that was quick. Alright.
The next day, another Kavai task force was rallied. An opposing Lysentian fleet rallied nearby to block the capture of any systems. And while no major fleet battle happened this time, there were some interesting highlights. Enjoy.
We get the marker activated. That's our first priority. Once we do that, get to the HQ. I mean, all right. That's hey. I'm not gonna question it. You wanna play risky? I don't blame you.
Goodbye.
Wanna be in the act? All right.
Where'd bro go?
Planet 5.
Who's warping? Oh, that's.
Oh shit. Hold on.
I warped.
I'll warp.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
It's alright, I'm just
They're
in an
gonna-
edict. There's no losses.
Just bring our smaller ships over there.
They're gonna target you because they want you dead.
Good.
Yeah, you probably
Actually,
shouldn't have done that.
it's-
No, they're baiting Arctic. There's like 3 of them here in warships. They
I
took
mean,
Arctic's bait. There's a Foralkin Edict. There's 2 Foralkin Edicts. That's crazy.
they actually are 2 for Falcons here. Oh,
That's
oh
crazy.
they Husky and all them.
Oh,
are
you're
showing
gonna
up.
die. Your shields are. He might die.
He's fine.
Yeah,
He's got this.
they are
Go to the
shooting
A-
them.
Just go to the anomaly if possible. Just
Oh
have
my
your
God.
Oh,
rally
yep,
ready
he's dead.
for-
He's dead. Oh, never mind. He's not dead.
I warped out. They did get me to
just keep
40%
warping.
though.
That fast?
Are
Yeah.
you still in the? Are you still in the Zoru? Or are you just getting out? Oh, you got.
I'm warping to Planet 1.
All right.
They're gonna fall. If they fall.
Hey, they
follow
followed
him.
They
him.
did in fact follow him.
Kill him, boys.
All right, boys. All right, boys. Cover Arctic. Cover Arctic.
I'm
Yeah,
lagging
they're
so
target-
bad. I can't aim.
That's okay. Cover Arctic, boys. All right, get behind my justice.
By the way, it's total.
All right, get
In the
behind the
BC?
fleet. Get way behind the fleet.
If you two want to help me
I'm 7
chase
jumps.
this guy,
No, I don't want to.
Hey, two?
I want them to come to us, not us go to them.
Dude, they keep chasing me. This is really funny.
Oh,
I'm
it's
in
such a
Eric.
stealth Mako
There's
if
a
I've
neutral
ever seen
station,
one.
but they're all camping.
Go,
That's friendly.
go
That's
to
friendly.
planet 6. Go to
It's a
planet
friendly
6. If you're gonna go change ships, go to planet 6.
Don't go to
You
five.
hear 'em,
Don't go to
boys.
five. Just don't go to 5.
It might be worth going to
Dude, they're-
fleet command, to be honest, for this.
Dude, they're spamming fight. There's like 5 of them on ground. There's like.
I think we should move a little bit
I'm 4
closer up,
jumps.
guys. I think we're a little bit too
Yeah.
far back. Just follow me and we'll sit here.
You could warp to us to get them to bait the bait.
No, he's stuck in the station right now.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's in the
God, bro.
station.
They're still chasing me.
That's
I'm on
fine.
2 health.
Oh my god.
They
this
can't
is
kill me.
funny.
Dude, they can't kill me. They're all in.
You said there's a
jockeys.
station,
They're
planet
just
6, I can
Are
swap
you-
at.
What is Arctic doing? Oh, is that Arctic?
being a little goofy.
I mean, I don't
Oh my
blame him.
god. Enzo,
I'm
how
hiding in
the
the plane.
fuck?
I'm hiding in the
You're-
plants.
How are you surviving?
No, they got
Oh
me.
my god. Did you record that? Did you record
No,
the
I
moment?
should've. I didn't.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No way Arctic is actually actually taking them on. You guys, can I get one of the other edicts to help my man out over there?
Edict-
He's actually.
if you're in an edict,
Oh, brother,
you're out there.
I think he's
Oh,
getting stasis.
we just
Both- yeah,
forced
they're
both
not
of them
tripping.
to warp away.
Bro.
Perfect. I love
Nice.
edict support,
They both
Oh.
had to warp away. They both got
Having
pulled.
destroyers is bad fight.
bro. It's just a recording of something at the work.
There's a
we just
Lycentian
warped in.
edict below us.
An edict, we have an edict. Anyone who's there, take some shots at him.
Where is he? Yeah,
He's
shoot that
on the
edict.
station.
Target that
Target
edict.
Towards-
Target that edict. Everyone
Target
shoot that
the
edict.
edict.
Everyone who's in there,
Light
shoot
burn
that
on him,
edict.
light
Shoot him,
burn
shoot
on
him.
him.
Edict, he's all
Dead,
dead.
nice, perfect.
Alright,
Okay.
good work. Alright, start. Focus on
Okay,
the
everyone
generator again.
group on me and focus the generator.
Yep.
I would like to thank everyone participating in this series, and to everyone enjoying this journey along with me. It's been a lot of fun so far, and there's so much more to come. I hope you'll join me for all of our future adventures as well. Until later, fly safe out there, pilots.